Brittany Hubbard says that it started off as a simple walk to their mailbox in the afternoon, but moments later she found herself chasing after a man who she says grabbed her son KJ, but it was thanks to her neighbor that stopped the preventable from happening.
I was running behind him, chasing him, screaming, asking for help because my neighbors weren't out.
It was just after 5 p.m. on Thursday when Brittany Hubbard and her 8-year-old son KJ walked toward their mailbox, a moment that turned terrifying in seconds.
My son notified me that he said, "Mommy, that guy's following us."
Hubbard says the man, later identified as 27-year-old Mustafa Osman Hassan, spoke to her before things took a terrifying turn.
I realized the guy was like literally right behind me, and he just turns and says to me, "Do you know that boy?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know that boy." He's like, "Well, that's my son. That's my son." That's all he kept saying, like, "That's my son." I was like, "That's not your son." And I took my baby and I turned the other way.
Hubbard says Hassan grabbed her son and tried to drag him away.
Next thing you know, I see him grabbing my son's arm. My son took off running, took me around this way, up through the grass, and he grabbed his arm and kind of had him up, dragging him.
She says it was thanks to her neighbor who jumped in after hearing her scream for help.
Somebody luckily heard me screaming for help, and they jumped across their balcony. They ran up to the guy, we're screaming at him to let the boy go.
Mustafa Hassan is charged with felony child abduction. Hubbard was there at his first court appearance on Friday. Currently in custody, his bond is set at $25,000. She says they have an advocate with the Family Justice Center helping her son with counseling after this.
My child is not comfortable. He's afraid to come outside and play. He's afraid of everything. Every second he's asking me, "Mommy, is the guy coming back? Is he coming back?" And I'm like, he's not coming back, hopefully. Hopefully. It's not fair that he even has a bond right now, or his bond isn't high enough to where he can't get out at the moment.